Let's look at ear commands. How do we form them? How do we tell two or more people what to do? Remember, obviously, we use ear in the back of our heads, right? So what's the ear form of gehen? Ear geht. Remember, you add a T. Okay, you drop off the ear, and here's our command form. Geht. And we're talking to more than one people, like Peter and Paul, for example. Peter and Paul. And we know these people well. We are familiar with them. They're friends or acquaintances. Okay. Essen. What's the ear form of essen? Remember, even though it's a vowel changing verb, in the plural, it went back to its basic form. So the ear form of essen is ihr esst, right? Drop off the ear, leave the est intact, put an exclamation mark next to it. So up here we have geht, here we have esst. Aufstehen, separate prefix. Alright, you know the ear form of stehen would be ihr, steht. We learn that the prefix goes to the end, right? Ihr steht auf. Drop off the ear, we have our command. Steht auf. Get up. Go, eat, get up. Now here is the verb to be. Sein means to be. Alright. How do we tell a group of people we know well to be quiet, for example? Again, the ear form is ihr, seid. Remember, it was irregular, you had to memorize it. So we drop off the ear, that gives us the command. So we have the command of seid. Seid still, you all be quiet. A teacher uses that a lot in a classroom when the students are boisterous or they need to calm down after group activity, right? Okay. So let's see, I gave you some sample sentences. Let's see if you can figure out how to say that. Peter and Paul take German. Now Peter and Paul, again, we are talking a group of kids. So we have the ear command in the back of our head, Peter and Paul. Okay, we are quietly putting an ear, and the verb to take is nehmen. Remember, nehmen. Okay, so the ear form of nehmen is named, because in the plural, even vowel changing verbs go back to the regular form. We drop off the ear, named, so we have our command, named Deutsch. So Peter and Paul take German, named Deutsch. You all be quiet. Now we don't say a name in this one, we just address a group of people. You all be quiet. Remember, the verb was sein. The ear form is ihr seid. And we drop off the ear and we have the command seid, and then quiet is still, like English. Be still, be quiet. You all eat your pizza. Alright, you all. The ear form, we know eat is essen, right? Essen. The ear form is regular, ihr esst. Drop off the ear. Here's our command. Esst. Pizza. Or I should say eure pizza, because I said your pizza. Esst eure pizza. And commands always are followed by exclamation marks. Bring coffee along, Peter and Paul. Now what's the word to bring along? It is mitbringen. Alright, so the main verb, of course, the main part of that verb is bringen. So what's the ear form of bringen? Think about it quietly. Ihr bringt, it's a regular verb, right? Okay, so we have bringt, we have the command, bringt. We learned that the prefix goes to the end. So we stick it at the end, mit. And whatever they are supposed to bring along goes in the middle. So bringt Kaffee mit. So far so good? You should be able to form these sentences now. Just go through it again. Take all these verbs, since they're plural, they are all going to have their regular ear forms. Think about it in your head, but don't use the ear. Just use what's left. with the T ending, and this gives you the command to tell 2 or more people what to do.